everyone! Today it's time for another Top 5 Wednesday. It's really kind of weird. I did Top 5 Wednesdays every week for so many months that now, where I'm not doing it as regularly, every time I come back to it, I'm just like, I'm coming home. This is my family. So this week's topic are your top 5 books that you want to still read until the end of the year, something like that. You get the gist of it. I don't know what the exact topic is, but it's the books you want to read before the year is over. And I have 5 books here. I did not rank them. These are in no particular order, and I have decided to exclude kind of 2 categories from this video. And the first one is my 5-star predictions, because you can see them in other videos. If I would put them on this one, it would kind of not make a lot of sense. So in case you're interested, I'm gonna leave my 5-star predictions, like my most recent one, in the description and in the info card. I will hopefully read these books before the year is over as well, but just didn't want to put them on this list. And then also all of the arcs that I still have, and in general all of the new releases. So I'm not including any kind of books that will be coming out in the next couple of months, because you can find them in my most anticipated releases videos, and the arcs I always mention in my TBRs or in my ebook and arc hauls. So I didn't really think it made a lot of sense to include these in this video, but I just kind of wanted to let you know that these are obviously also books I want to read before the year is over, just that I didn't want to include them because that would kind of be repeating myself. So these are just 5 books that I grabbed from my TBR that I definitely want to read. As I said, in no particular order, I just kind of grabbed them from the shelf, and that's the order they are in. So let's just get going. The first one I have is The Unquiet by Michaela Everett. This I really just want to read this year because this just keeps staring at me. Like, I'm so intensely intrigued by this book that I just really feel like I need to pick it up this year. Every time I look at my TBR, this is just the one book that stands out to me the most, and that's why I just really want to try and get to it as soon as possible, and just definitely have read it by the end of this year, and we'll see what I think of it. Then I have Ash by Melinda Lowe. This is just one of the kind of OG queer books, and it is a YA fantasy with a female romance. I just feel like this should be on my read list. Like, I can't believe it's not on there. This is just one of those books that I really feel like I should have already read years ago. So it's really about time that I finally get to it, and it is super short. I really love retellings if they are doing something a little bit different. So really I can't wait, but this is still definitely something I kind of feel like I need to pressure myself into a little bit. Then I have Unhooked by Liza Maxwell. This is a Peter Pan retelling, which I feel like is kind of obvious, and it sounds like super dark, which I really like. Like, in general, I just love Peter Pan retellings, and this one is one that has intrigued me for so long. I absolutely love this cover. And I have The Last Magician by Liza Maxwell as well, so I think it would be kind of interesting to read this one first and then her kind of newer novel. And yeah, I just have really not read a Peter Pan retelling in a little while, so it's about damn time. Then I have Ruined by Amy Tantera. I talked about this in my latest book haul. This is one of my most anticipated releases of the year that it came out, and I have almost bought this so many times, but never actually ended up doing it. So it was available used. Now I finally have it, and that just means that I have to read it as soon as possible. I've been so excited about this for years now, and the 3rd book is out, so I can binge the whole trilogy if I end up loving it. I just really need to read this. And finally I have Georgia Peaches and Other Forbidden Fruit by J. Robin Brown. This is a YA contemporary with a female romance that I have also been looking forward to for forever. I love this cover so much, like this whole happy aesthetic. Like, I hopefully will just read this in the summer. I feel like in the next 2 months I should really get to this, because I feel like this is gonna be a perfect summer read. I think this is one of the first kind of female romance books I put on my wish list and on my anticipated releases, so this also feels like an OG to me, and I am still really excited about it, and I cannot wait to see what it is all about, because it was definitely a female romance cover by. So yeah, these are the books that I want to read before the year is over. Let me know some of your plans of what you really want to read before the year is done. And I know the time is gonna really creep up on us, and the year is gonna be over before we know it. So we better all get reading real fast. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you soon. Bye!